How do complex JavaScript logical operators impact performance? Imagine trying to decide whether to go outside based on the weather and your mood. In JavaScript, logical operators help make these decisions quickly and efficiently. They are essential tools for controlling how your code runs. When you combine multiple conditions, these operators can affect how fast your program executes. But how much do they really matter? That's what we're here to find out. JavaScript uses short-circuit evaluation with logical operators. This means if the first part of an OR operation is true, it skips checking the second part. Similarly, with AND, if the first part is false, it doesn't bother checking the rest. This behavior saves time because it avoids unnecessary calculations. For example, if you check if a user is logged in and has admin rights, and they are not logged in, the code won't bother checking their admin status. This can make your code run faster, especially when dealing with complex conditions. Tests comparing logical OR with if statements show that in most modern browsers like Chrome and Safari, the performance difference is tiny. Sometimes logical OR can even be a little faster. This means using logical operators for control flow is usually a good choice because it keeps your code simple and quick. When you combine logical operators with new assignment operators like AND equals, or nullish coalescing equals, you get shorter, clearer code. These operators perform the check and assign values in one step, which can save a tiny bit of processing time. But overall, the performance gain is minimal. The real impact on performance comes from how complicated your expressions are. If your operands involve function calls or heavy calculations, evaluating each one takes time. Short-circuiting can prevent some of these evaluations, saving processing power. But if every operand must be evaluated, then the cost depends on how complex those calculations are, not the operators themselves. Also, type coercion can slow things down. Using strict equality checks like triple equals avoids converting types and is a little faster than loose equality. But the biggest slowdown happens when you convert types explicitly, not from the logical operators. In everyday web development, complex logical operators usually don't cause noticeable slowdowns. It's better to focus on writing clear, maintainable code. If performance is a real concern, look at reducing heavy computations inside your conditions or avoiding unnecessary type conversions. The choice of logical operators is rarely the bottleneck. Instead, optimizing what your operands do makes a bigger difference. To sum up, logical operators use short-circuit evaluation, which can help your code run faster by skipping unnecessary checks. The performance difference between them and if statements is often tiny. New logical assignment operators give you a cleaner way to write conditional assignments without slowing things down. The main factor affecting performance is how expensive it is to evaluate each operand. Avoiding heavy calculations and unnecessary type conversions is more effective than worrying about the operators themselves. Mastering how logical operators work helps you write code that is both efficient and easy to read, making your web applications run smoothly without extra fuss.